welcome back to the Fan and Fanatic Pep Rally. So, without further ado, let's get into the first segment, Inside the Mind of the Fanatic. Take it away, partner.
All right, first search. Hubbard, Cincinnati Bengals.
So, my cousin Bo, so last night we were at dinner with last night, or Sunday, so on Sunday night we were at dinner with my cousins, and my cousin Bo and my brother Chase were playing a game where like 20 questions game, and like the answer was Hubbard, and they were trying to think of he was trying to think of a football player, and the answer was Hubbard, Cincinnati Bengals, and I think his name was, no, it wasn't Chase Hubbard. No, it was No. Who was it? Do you remember?
Sam.
Oh yes, Sam Hubbard. All right.
So you looked like, did you find out anything about Sam Hubbard when you
No,
looked
I
him
just
up?
wanted to look it up who it was.
Okay. All right. Yep. Plays for the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, so one of them came up with that as their 20 questions answer?
Oh yeah. Oh, and Dad, I want to correct
Wait, answer
myself.
my question first. So one of them, Sam, that thought of Sam Hubbard, and that was their 20 questions answer?
I don't know. Wait, Dad. I just want to correct myself from the previous pep rally. When you asked me about why I searched for Bonnie Olson, so I was trying to find some videos of her on YouTube. You know, her work, because she was a PA announcer.
See how she
but
does
I can't exactly remember how. But I couldn't exactly remember how to spell it. So, you know,
okay.
I went into the old Googs, typed it up, and bang. All right. Anyways,
what was the correction there?
The correction was I originally explained that
Oh, you were okay. You searched. I got it.
Yes. I didn't explain why I searched for said Bonnie Olson. Okay,
that's okay. That's
search.
Okay. I don't think anybody was lost by that.
Next search.
Sam Hubbard one was a little less exciting. All right, this is a good one. I like this one because it hits close to home.
Oh, all right. Good grief.
Your search verbatim here. Why was the 2017 Georgia State Memphis football game canceled? First, I want to know why you're searching that, and then what you found out.
Hold on. So the other day, I was looking at Georgia State's 2017 football schedule for some whatever reason, and I saw that on the next to the Memphis game, it said "Big Fat Canceled." So then I was wondering why, and so I was doing research, and it just so happens that this was back in September of 2017 when Hurricane Irma came to town.
Okay. So what? They canceled it because of... Okay, yep. I gotcha. They canceled it because of a scheduling reshuffling due to Hurricane Irma, and they weren't allowed to play Georgia State, but instead they had to play...
No. They just canceled the game, period. Oh, and by the way, Irma! Hurricane broke my heart.
But there's something about UCF. They had to cancel.
So Memphis can't. When the Georgia State Memphis game was canceled, Memphis played scheduled UCF in place of Georgia State. I guess, I don't know.
I don't think so. It looks like the UCF game was canceled because of the hurricane, and they had to reschedule it during when they were supposed to play Georgia State, is what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
I just learned you, bro. I just learned you. Well,
hey, Dad.
There's lots of connections in that one, right? You know.
Hey, Dad.
My fam from Orlando, UCF involved there. Georgia State, my employer.
Hey, Dad.
That's good stuff. Yes, go ahead.
Did you hear my Fall Out Boy reference earlier? I said.
I missed it. Go.
Oh man, hold on, wait. The game was canceled because Hurricane Irma broke my heart, or something like that. I don't know.
Uma? I think it was Uma Thurman. Thurman.
Uma, whatever.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm an idiot.
Third search. This is a good one.
All right. Oh goodness.
Because this relates to a current obsession of yours. And thankfully, it's not Lauren Jabara.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Can we stop talking about LJ?
Okay. Here's the search.
And of course, all roads lead back to LJ. Yes, I'm going to admit it. Yes, she is she's got the face for television, people. Don't
As
judge
opposed
me.
to us, the faces for radio. All right, here's the search.
Oh, and
Here's the search.
BTW, I do want to give a special shout out to someone that I met last Thursday, who I believe who works for Atlanta News First and edited and record and report on a very special story about this very podcast, Miss Sawyer Bussey. So,
Yes,
Sawyer,
yes,
if you're
yes.
listening, thanks from the bottom
Thank
of my
you.
heart. Anyways,
Indeed,
back to
indeed.
you. I'm
All right,
sorry.
here's the third search. You ready for it? Midnight green Oregon uniform socks.
So as many of you may know, Oregon is Oregon football basically like they have 12 different uniforms a year. And I was wondering if and I'm kind of a sock guy.
Yes, anyone who's listening, if you'd like to do something special for Parker, just send him a pair of socks.
Oh, and I don't know. Wait, did I mention the Premier League Summer Series and did I tell you that story did I tell the story about the Premier League Summer Series on this podcast? About
Does
why
this have anything to do with midnight green Oregon uniform socks?
No.
Because if it doesn't, wait, tell a
Because
story
like you
later.
remember how like you remember the reason why I started collecting socks was because I couldn't find any of those retractable hand rolls. Did I tell that story on the podcast, or do I have to tell it?
Let's assume that you did and just move on because no one's gonna know what you're talking about. Yes, that was a great story when you told that one.
No. I gotta tell it.
The socks. No.
So
go
anyways,
back to the socks.
I was wondering if, like, since Oregon had a midnight green uniform, I wonder if they had midnight green socks to go with the uniform. And I'm pretty sure they did, but I guess no one's selling them. Dang it, Nike! Come on, Oregon.
Okay.
Really?
So I got intrigued by this search, and I wanted to do a little research.
Oh, goodness.
And you said you were like the 12 different uniforms. That is absolutely correct. Since 2010,
okay,
apparently.
So at least,
wait, hold on.
So, no.
Hold on. No, it's true. Let me finish.
No, stop.
Since
no,
2010, they have not worn the.
Go ahead.
It's your podcast. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say at least 12 different uniforms because so let's say this. They make
That's
it to
what I'm trying to tell you.
So they
That's
they
what I'm trying to tell you.
Pac-12 championship. That's 13 uniforms. They make it to a Pac-12 championship and a bowl game.
I got
that's 14
Not
uniforms.
My point.
The Pac-12 championship, a bowl game, and a natty. 15 uniforms. But anyways, at least 12. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, can I validate you, please? That they have not worn the same jersey in a season since 2010. Impressive.
I don't know.
They have over 500 uniform combinations. Like it's unbelievable.
Speaking of Oregon football records, I don't know. Did I mention the Ducks push-up record? So anyways, the Oregon Duck, he has this thing where every time Oregon scores, he does that many push-ups, but he does subsequent push-ups, meaning like if they score a touchdown on the first drive, that's 7 push-ups. Another touchdown on the second drive, that's another 14 push-ups.
He does push-ups for the total score they have.
The subsequent score, right? Is that right?
The total points. Every time they score, he does the number of push-ups, whatever their total is right then.
So Oregon football scored 81 points against Portland State this year, and so that means the Duck had to do 546 push-ups. So, as many of you college game day fans may know, last year there was a new face, Miss Jess Sims, who's a Peloton instructor, I think. So they did when they were in Seattle for the Washington Oregon game, they did a brilliant piece where it was Jess Sims trying to get the Duck back in shape after doing 546 push-ups. So, honestly, I bet you whoever's in that Duck costume is jacked.
What do you mean costume?
Exactly.
Think about
what I
this
mean.
though. Think about this. When you do push-ups, what muscle does that work?
The arms.
No.
Oh, the chest.
The pectorals, right? The chest, the pectorals, right? Or
yes,
you might think of that as the muscle across the breast. So that's some powerful duck breast. you probably wouldn't want to eat it though, because it's probably too it's too tough. Yeah,
and just like I'm gonna quote Outback Steakhouse. Kids, don't Google birds and budgie snugglers. So, what was it? Budgie snugglers and whatever?
I have no idea. I think we need to move on. We have derailed. What's next?
This week in sports history, you go
This
first.
week in sports
as
history.
always.
Okay, this one is near and dear to my heart.
Oh,
You ready for
no.
it? This week in sports history in the year 1999.
Let me guess. Florida State won the national championship.
Well, we do know that eventually did happen, but it couldn't have happened in October.
All right. Oh, yeah,
All
no.
right, can I finish? Can I finish?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Bobby Bowden gets his 300th win. All right. Now, here's some trivia for you, Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he beat? Who did he beat? What team did he beat? And who was the coach?
I'm going to say it was his brother Tommy and Clemson.
Correct yourself.
What?
It's not his brother.
Oh, his
wouldn't be his
father,
brother.
Tommy and Clemson.
It wouldn't be his father.
His grandfather. His son,
You're
Tommy
going in the wrong.
Clemson.
there you
Okay,
go.
I'm
You
sorry.
were right. That was good.
Well,
That was
I believe
good.
Tommy Bowden hosted, like when ACC Network was owned by Raycom Sports, I believe he hosted ACC Blitz along with one Mr. Tom Wormy. So, shout out to the Bowden family.
Yes, indeed. Yes, so
With
he
that question. Oh, and I know I do have another Bowden I want to shout out. Mr. Terry Bowden, or as my grandmother calls him.
Oh, you better watch it. Don't do it. Don't say anything. You never know who could be on this podcast or listen to you. Just hold that to yourself, my friend. I would not say anything disparaging about anybody.
Let's just say she refers to him as a certain pastry-related mascot.
Well, you know how those Auburn fans are. They don't
Agreed.
like a coach. They just fire him. So Hugh Freeze probably has about another 2 games left, and he's out.
No. Here's the reason why they won't hire Hugh Freeze. Because he's trying.
What do you mean won't?
He's still trying to. Because Cadillac did. So what he's trying to do right now is dig Auburn out of the hole that Harsin dug them into, which actually was started by Carnell Cadillac Williams last November. So just give the man time, man.
Whoa! Are you blaming Cadillac?
No, I'm not blaming Cadillac. I'm blaming Harsin for. I'm blaming. Okay, no.
Okay,
I am blaming Brian Harsin for bruh. Auburn almost lost to Georgia State.
So if anybody
Brian
was
Harsin.
looking, hold on. Excuse me.
Auburn blew a 10.
How about they almost lost to Georgia State because Georgia State's just that good? How about that? Why do we got to assume it was bad coaching? How about good coaching by Sean Elliott? A boom.
Yeah, well, okay, whatever, but I still.
Hey, Georgia State, 6-1, baby, 6-1. We're already bowl eligible.
Might I add that the one team you lost to was the team was a team with 2 losses.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, but sorry.
I don't want to hear it.
We've officially derailed the pep rally once again.
Yet again. And guess what happens when we start talking about college football? Hold on. I thought I had another. Never mind. Go ahead.
For the first okay, this is interesting. For the first time in Fan and Fanatic Pep Rally history, I have 2 facts for you. Okay, here's fact number 1. In 1903, the 8th Iron Bowl, Alabama beats Auburn 18-16 in Montgomery, Alabama.
Did we really just do the 8th Iron Bowl as our sports fact of the week? Who cares? Who cares about the 8th Iron Bowl? Is there something special about the 8th Iron Bowl? Would you just look up the Iron Bowl history and see which one was played in October?
I guess the reason why we did this is probably because it was played in October. Okay, whatever. All right. Okay, but
Tell the producer to be quiet.
This one might be better. Back in 2000, the Monday Night Miracle, down 30-7 at the end of the 3rd quarter, New York Jets put together an improbable comeback with 4 touchdowns and a field goal in the 4th quarter and defeat the Miami Dolphins 40-37 in overtime.
Nice. That's a big one.
Which I do want to. I actually,
who are you gonna shout out?
I'm gonna give a shout out to the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
Who are really good out of nowhere. Oh, and also I'm gonna give a shout out to the uniforms they were wearing yesterday. The black helmet with the oh man, what shade of blue was that? Do you remember?
Royal, sure it has a Navy. Name. Probably has some sort of name. It's probably
Royal blue, navy blue, whatever. But the black helmet with the shade of blue, with the blue jersey and blue pants, that was a sick combination.
Did you see who else was wearing black helmets?
Bravo, Detroit.
You see who else was wearing black helmets?
Who?
Indianapolis.
Oh wait, no, that was Indianapolis who I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
Oh my! You just shouted out Detroit and then
Sorry,
backed it off.
I'm sorry, Indian. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Oh
Sorry.
man, you sound like
I'm
our
sorry,
producer
Indianapolis.
confusing
I'm
Indianapolis
sorry.
with Detroit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Indianapolis Colts fans. But what I'm trying to say is, I love a good uniform change. So Auburn,
Which
so Auburn Athletic Department, if you're listening to the podcast, please, like every single time I see I see those two uniforms, it just grows on me less and less. The more I see them, the more bland I start to feel.
You are going to alienate all of your Auburn boomer listeners because they don't want change. Do you think, let me ask you this. Auburn, obviously traditional with its uniforms. You have expressed your displeasure with the fact that they've never changed. Do you think that is why Bo Nix chose Oregon? He's like, I've never had different uniforms. Now I can have one every single time I take the field.
Which honestly, uniform. I'm gonna
answer my question. Do you think that's why?
No, probably not. But and Dad, I'm still confused because I'm pretty sure that that when Oregon, you remember when remember like last week I think it was, Oregon wore like the mustard yellow helmet, the olive green jersey and the mustard yellow pants.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure they already wore that one. Which I'm going to give you a piece of college football history. Kenny Wheaton. Most of you Oregon fans might remember Kenny Wheaton's The Pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but anyways, sorry. We
right.
derailed
How
this
about
pep
you
rally.
Tell us now. You tell us who's coming on next.
Coming up next, we have someone who we have a former Major League Baseball and Nippon professional baseball player, Mr. Kevin Omi. Oh my, Omi. So, tune in on Tuesday to see how that goes. For my broadcast partner, Ryan Grelecki, this is Parker Grelecki saying, you've been listening to the Fan and Fanatic Pep Rally. Bye.